Hi everybody, it's Denise with Wondubar Crafts. I'm back to try and finish up this Crafty Cat Sideways Envelope. We left off, I had glued it all together and kind of showed you where I was going to how you could put things in it. But what I wanted to do is sew in some little pages in here so you had a little place to journal there and do a little belly band fabric flip kind of thing. So I went ahead and cut out some papers. And so I guess we can go ahead and get started with that. How is everybody? Good, I hope. Yeah, I'm diligently trying to finish this journal. I'm getting, I think this will be the last little bit of the ephemera. I've got a bunch of other stuff already done, and then it's just a matter of kind of putting it all together. I still have to do the case and the pen case and stuff, so I don't know. Anyways, I went ahead and cut some coffee and some avocado and some tea stain paper. I cut these to fit in this little flap, and if you're using my measurements for this envelope, the paper, you'll need to cut strips in 2 3/4 by 4 3/4. Okay, and then I just folded them in half, and so I'm just going to set them in here, and I grabbed a couple little binder clips to hold it in place because I'm just going to sew them in real quick. Just do a little quick pamphlet stitch. All right, and I kind of bent the paper a little bit so I know where to poke my holes, and I'm just going to poke them all the way through. Okay, done with that. We can set that aside. And I am just going to use some embroidery floss here. So we will go 1, 2, 3. I normally like to go 4 and a little bit, just so I've got some tail ends. If I cut them off, I cut them off. If not, I have that option, so I like that. And I'm only going to take 2 of the 6 of these strings. This is that DMC floss, and it comes in 6 strands. So I'm going to take 2 of them out of there. All right, and save this piece for another project, I hope. Maybe, if I can get it on. So our ice and snow is still going on. Or actually, it's not even snow, it's just rain and ice. It's raining, but it's turning into ice. My son has to work tomorrow, so I told him just to be careful because he's delivering Chinese tomorrow. So, all right, I want my string to kind of be on the back side because I might use those little tails and sew them on there, or tack them somewhere on the page. Okay, so I want a long enough little tail here. So I am just going to try and clip this down there onto that binder clip, just to, I'm not going to tug too tight because it'll probably come out. So we're going to go in through the center, down through the top, okay, up through the bottom, in through the center, on the other side of the string, kind of like doing it on the other signatures, normal signatures there. And then we're just going to tie the knot on the outside. Let me try and see if I can't even this out a little bit here. There we go. And tuck that in kind of tight. And I can put like some little embellishments or cutouts or, I don't know, sequins or something on there on the page when it, you know, on the opposite page or whatever. But it's there if I want it. If I decide later not to, then I decide later not to. Just turn them down. So now I've got a little pocket for everything and a little place to journal. I was thinking with this little tag here, with this one that's going to go in here, I want to put a little something that you can grab it. So I was thinking maybe just a snippet of this. And this is a vintage, or actually antique lace. I got it. A lady had, I guess she was doing a project or something, and they found it in her little sewing thing, and it was all cut into like little bitty strips like this. I don't know what she was doing, but I don't know. So I am just gonna glue that on there. I'm just gonna make a little tag, little tab, just a little itty bitty one. A little itty bitty. And I did on the back of these tags and the little tickets, I just did a stencil, and I did it in vintage photo and this archival faded jeans blue, because I know she likes blue. So I just went ahead and put a stencil on the back of those. They still have right over it if she wants. So I think I want Fabri-Tac on this one. I could use the tacky glue. It'll work okay, but it takes a lot longer. Why is my... See, I haven't used it in a while. Now my lid doesn't want to come off. Oh, brilliant, Denise. Now what you going to do? I can't get it off. I don't want to use my mouth either. Oh my gosh, I have never had a lid do that before. Have you guys ever had a lid glue like that? That is crazy. There it goes. Wow, I must have either stuck it on there really tight or something. I don't know. I did. I don't know. Let me get a baby wipe and clean that off a little bit. Maybe that'll help. That is weird. I have never had that happen before. Okay. All right. So, I'll put a little tab here. Put a little dot and put that on there. Make sure it hangs off. So I'm going to fold it over. Just a little help, you know, a little something to help pull it out of the side pocket since it's so tiny, so small. Out, out, out. Out you go. All right. So maybe get it to stay tacked on there. Put my needle up, or it will end up rolling off and in my foot. Yeah. Okay. And ding dong me, look what I did. I stuck it on the wrong side. Shooty doody. Shooty doody. Okay. Where did I put that? Baby wipe. Goodness. I'm a dork. I'm telling you. Big fat donut head today. I don't get it. Maybe it's just my crafting withdrawals are happening. I I don't know. Okay. We're going to do it on the other side. Should have done this side first, huh? It's what you guys are saying. Yeah, see? Serves you right, Denise, for not listening, not paying attention, listening to what you guys are telling me. Yeah. If only, right? I mean, I guess you could do it like on lives and stuff like that. You know, you get that. That is one good thing about the lives is somebody could be, you know, typing to you or whatever, but all right. Now we're on the right side. And I may reprint that one because I'm not liking that, but this will just give you an idea. So then you have a little tab there to pull it out. So we'll set that aside. And I want to work on my fabric flip because I did say that that's what we were going to do. So this portion is ready to go into a signature. What I want to do is a little fabric flip. I pulled out some fabric and pre-cut it, and I was thinking, I don't know, to do something like this. So what I did was just took 3 pieces of fabric. This one is, 4 inches by 6 inches. And then this piece is 4 inches long by 2.5 inches. And then this piece is, I think, a 2-inch by 3-inch. And then I just took some of that little fancy, I don't even know what they call this, datting or something like that, dattering or ribbon, and just laid it. And I'm hoping that the stitch will pick it up on here like so. So I'm gonna take it over and I'm gonna stitch across, and then I'm gonna stitch it into here like this. And this is gonna be my cover for it. I'll come down just a little bit like that. This needs to, and then I thought I love this crocheted lace. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I was thinking I could put that over the top like that. And then that will be kind of like a belly band. So the paper envelope portion on the back stays paper, and it makes it much easier to glue it paper to paper versus trying to get the fabric and all that. So let me go ahead and we'll move on over to the sewing machine and stitch all this together. Hopefully this little piece here will stitch okay. So we'll find out. So let's go ahead and move on over. Okay, let me see if I can get some better lighting over here. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys. I'm hoping. There we go. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and sew this together first so that I know that it will hopefully hold, and then I'm going to sew it to the paper. So let's see. Hopefully, let's go. And do a little back stitch there. It's not really required, but I'll do it anyways. Hopefully we can get this. I just want to make sure it's straight and it doesn't pull out. And I may have to use a little bit of glue to tack those pieces down because I don't want them to come loose, obviously. And I'm just afraid that they will slip out of the stitching there. And that's okay. We have glue and can use it. Okay, so we stitched that, and yeah, I'm thinking I just don't want that to pull out. So I'm going to reach back behind you guys real quick, and I'm going to grab my Fabri-Tac. And normally I would not do this because it can gum up your needle. But I'm just going to put a little dollop on each little spot there. And then it doesn't take very long to dry. I'm going to kind of pat it down with my finger and just kind of give it some added protection. So, see if you guys can see, make sure you guys can see that. I'm just giving a little pat just to kind of give it some stability, hopefully. And if it doesn't pan out, then I will find another way to get it on there. And then what I want to do is, this is the top or the bottom piece to that envelope. Okay, and we decorated the top. What I want to do is kind of center that in there, right here, onto the paper. So I want to kind of center it, and so it kind of comes down a little bit. So when I fold it down, my little tabs there are still showing. All right. And I'm going to back stitch again. Okay, so now we have that sewn on there. And then what I want to do is take a little bit of this, and I'm going to sew it on. I mean, you can tack it on with glue before, but I really, because it's such a large piece, I don't want that much glue onto my needle. All right. And I'm going to stitch, let's see, let's put a stitch here. Make sure it's on there. I'm going to get it a little back stitch, just one stitch back. And just going to take my time because I don't want it to bunch up. If it looks like it's starting to bunch up, just lift your foot, smooth it out, and then just put it back down. Just take your time. Because see, like there's little knots in here, so I just want to make sure that they're not bunching up in there and pulling on that paper underneath and tear the paper. Little back stitch. Okay, and we can simply leave it like that if we choose to flip up, but I think I am going to do another little stitch, like, well, I don't know, I kind of like it like that, so you could write a little note under there if you wanted. So, all right, so let's trim off a little bit of this excess. All right, and then I think we've got cute little danglies there. All right, so let's go ahead and move back over to the other camera, And we'll put this in a journal page. We'll put it in a, in a journal page. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to get me another little light for just, the sewing machine has a nice little light, but it's underneath where you see, and you guys don't get to see it as well. So, all right, this is going to be my center signature, and I think I kind of want to put this in the center of this center signature. So, and I have not put anything in it yet. Normally I would sew in my signatures, but I just want you guys to see kind of what I'm going to do with this. So, let's see. It might hang just a little bit, but that's okay because then you can get the tag in and out. I want to make sure it's going to open okay this way and that way. And the reason why I don't put it on this end is when you have it open to the center, you can still journal and you've got that support underneath from these pages on there. So what I want to do is take and glue just the edges here, around here, on there. I am going to cut these strings just a smidgen shorter. All right. And I hope you guys try this. It did not come out exactly like hers, but it is, like I said, it is Amy from Crafty Cats. It's her little design. And, you sometimes when things like this happen, and they don't always pan out exactly like they show you, you could still, I just wanted to show you guys, you can still do something with it. It may not be the exact, but, you can make a little variation with it. Okay, so right about there. And I put the glue too far on the edge. Let me pull this out. I need it to be, because I just said it's going to hang off the edge a little bit. Yeah. I need to be doing it on here. There we go. All right. And so now when you open that up, you got like a little area to journal, some extra space to journal. And then we've got this in here, which I'm going to reprint because I screwed that one up and I'll just recut it out. But I just wanted to show you guys. I got this here. Okay. And then put all these cute, fun little things in here. A couple little tickets in the front. Got a little tag, which I may embellish even further. And like I said, I might do some more on here. I don't know. Actually, I think I wanted this one here. Let's see. And then this one here because it kind of matches that one. And then put that tag there. This journaling card here. I'll probably put some little lace or something up there, but just so you can see. Okay. And then once that's in there, we've got this cute little fabric flip, which can kind of conceal it. And we can use it as a belly band if you wanted, to tuck something up underneath here if you wanted to hide all that, or, piece of paper, sheet of paper, something. Or if you wanted to put a longer, bigger journaling tag here, it'll help hold it down and in place. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is use Fabri-Tac here. But being able to put paper to paper instead of fabric to paper, you know, sometimes it doesn't always adhere. So with the fabric, and I like paper to paper a little stronger. Although it will, I mean, Fabri-Tac does adhere, but okay. Let's pop that on there. Oh, right about there. Okay. And then get that glue off of there, excess glue. Now you got a little fabric flip, right? Cute little fabric flip. This piece you can turn it. You can write something there, right? And now you have a little fabric flip in there. This can flip up if you want, so you can actually see it. You can put something there. In fact, I might even just glue a little piece of, look, you could do that in there. Have like some layering going on. I like that idea. The fabric flip is going to help keep all your stuff down, you know, when the book is closed. All right. And I think I like that there. So I am going to, this piece I know I can glue. So let's glue that down real quick. Nothing wrong with an extra little bit of frill. I don't think, anyway. I know, some people like it simple and easy, and other people like all the bells and whistles. And then that will cover up those little rough edges there. All right. And then that will come down over the top. And then, just to kind of show you, let me see if I've got a tag or something I can pop back there. Yeah, I've got a Crafty Cat tag that still needs to be fixed. But if you had another piece of paper or whatever in there, you now have a belly band that will tuck back there. You could have something sticking out the top, or even just a piece of paper, just an extra place, an extra little tuck back there underneath that belly band. Right? And then, so you got something fun to look at. Little place you can write there. Right? Fabric flip comes up, and you know, everything opens. Got a nice little area there. Little tags. Kind of like that. I might find another little something to stick in there. Right? And there. We got tags and journaling cards back here, and a little tuck right here. So we got plenty going on right there in that little area. So, and then this all kind of comes down, right? And then here I will probably put like some little stars or silver somethings and bells or something there, and just kind of, for embellishment, tie them off there. And then this will, of course, go as part of the center signature. So it doesn't stick out too far. Has, you know, just a little bit. People like the ruffle. And I still have to sew my signatures and put all my little ruffles on it. And it'll all blend in there. So I hope you guys will give it a try. It's another little alternative to, you know, if you don't, like I said, if you don't have that kind of envelope that Amy has at Crafty Cat. I did link her video to that envelope down below. And also you can check her out. There's at the end of the video, there's a subscribe to me and a subscribe to her as well on the end of the video. So I hope you guys will give it a try. It's a lot of fun. Just combining some different textures and layers and stuff in there. that's about it. Like I said, I'm going to start doing some more stuff and get cranking on this journal and try and get it finished. I still have quite a bit to do on it, so I may pop in and do another video. If not, the next one will obviously be the flip through. But thanks, guys, for hanging out. I miss you guys. I miss you all. It's kind of fun to be back. Gotta find my groove again. But is what it is, right? It'll come back. But thanks for joining. If you like the videos, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Plenty hugs, loves, and blessings. Mwah.